Al Capone, one of the most notorious gangsters in American history, was feared for several reasons that set him apart from other drug dealers and criminals of his time. His reign during the Prohibition era in the 1920s and 1930s was marked by a series of events and characteristics that contributed to his fearsome reputation. Ruthless ambition and violence. Capone's rise to power in the Chicago underworld was marked by ruthless ambition and extreme violence. He was not afraid to eliminate anyone who stood in his way, whether they were rival gang members, law enforcement officers, or even innocent bystanders. His involvement in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929 is one of the most infamous examples of his brutality. On February 14, 1929, members of Capone's gang, disguised as police officers, lined up 7 members of the rival Moran gang and gunned them down. This massacre shocked the nation and cemented Capone's reputation as a ruthless killer. Organized crime empire. Unlike many other drug dealers and criminals, Capone built a highly organized and extensive criminal empire. He controlled numerous illegal operations, including bootlegging, gambling, prostitution, and racketeering. His organization was structured like a corporation, with various departments and officials overseeing different aspects of the business. This level of organization allowed Capone to efficiently manage his operations and evade law enforcement for many years. Corruption and influence. Capone wielded significant influence over local politicians, law enforcement, and even the judiciary. He used bribery and intimidation to ensure that he and his associates were protected from prosecution. This corruption extended to all levels of government, making it incredibly difficult for authorities to bring him to justice. His ability to manipulate the system added to his fearsome reputation, as it seemed he was untouchable. Public persona. Despite his criminal activities, Capone cultivated a public persona as a generous and charitable figure. He often donated money to various causes and helped those in need during the Great Depression. This duality in his character made him a complex figure. He was both feared and, to some extent, admired by the public. This made him more than just a criminal. He was a celebrity gangster whose actions were widely publicized and sensationalized. Eventual downfall. Capone's downfall came not from his violent activities but from tax evasion. In 1931, he was convicted of federal income tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in prison. This conviction was the result of years of painstaking work by law enforcement officials, particularly the efforts of Eliot Ness and his team of untouchables, who relentlessly pursued Capone despite the danger. Even after his conviction, Capone's legend continued to grow, and he remained a symbol of the excesses and violence of the Prohibition era. Legacy. Al Capone's legacy endures because he embodied the extremes of both crime and charisma. His fearsome reputation was built on a foundation of ruthless ambition, organized crime, corruption, and a carefully managed public image. These factors combined to make him one of the most feared and fascinating criminals in American history. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.